Good morning, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? It is a Wednesday today, and it's kind of a shitty day. Rainy, cold. I don't know. I haven't been outside in over 24 hours, so I don't know what it's like outside. But out of my window, Leather Bag Lady weather report, it looks pretty gloomy. It's very dark in here. Actually, I thought I was going to have to use my tripod light, but I didn't. Sometimes it looks darker in here than it actually is once filming starts. I'm watching Miss Philly. She just found a beautiful I don't think it's real, but it's a Chanel sweater. Oh, it's beautiful. I would have kept it. I would wear it. But anyway, back to Hamilton, Ontario. So story time after, I'll catch you up on everything that's been happening. But today's bag is a really kind of cool little offering. So let me just get my hand in there properly. So this is a leather kind of hobo style shoulder bag. So this is all leather. Isn't that cool? So one side is a little brighter, this being the brighter side. And then this side is just a little deeper in color. So you can decide which way you want to face out. It is kind of a hobo shape. And that floral print is all over. The strap looks like it's been folded over for a little period of time, which has kind of made it a little wavy. But once you get some items in here and put a little bit of weight in it, so there is one area of damage. So I've listed this as a kind of Y2K early 2000s bag. I mean, look at the size of that phone pouch. We're watching a new show on TV right now called The Shield, which is from 2002 to 2008. And I've shared with you many times before, the phone pouch is how I date my bags. So we're watching these shows and the phones are teeny weeny. So that absolutely just kind of fuels my method of how I date my bags. So this is all leather. Now there is a key little doohickey in here. One side has come away. So I don't tend to use these myself, but you could, there's no hole or anything. I think it was just doubled up and it's pulled out of the seam. So you could put a little stitch in there if you wanted to continue to use that, or just cut it off if you don't want it at all. There's no branding on this bag. There's a zipper pocket on this side. It is clean, clean, clean inside. I don't think this bag's ever been used, to be honest. Love the big steel ring on the side, which you could, if you absolutely wanted to, and you wanted to upcycle this bag, you could cut this off and put a crossbody strap on it if you wanted. Now, I will leave that for you to do if that's something you think you would use more. I just think with this hobo shape, it just fits a shoulder better. But that would be your call if this was a little beauty that you wanted in your closet. Certainly would add a bunch of color to any winter coat or hoodie or anything of that nature. So there we go. That is today's bag. So I've been MIA for a couple of days. If you, again, follow me, you know that Pius had his shoulder surgery on Monday. Everything went beautifully. We were up at 4 a.m. on Monday morning. We got to Toronto, found our parking spot, couldn't get in the damn hospital at that time in the morning. There was a bunch of us all kind of wandering around the building trying to see how we could get in. Finally, we got in the emergency doors and we were allowed into the main area of the hospital, and up to our location we went, and in he went. So it actually took a little bit longer Not because there was anything wrong, but in the notes, the procedure didn't start till almost 8:30. They said it would be an hour and a half to 2 hours. So by 11 o'clock or quarter to 11, I'm sitting in the waiting room with a mask on, which I've had a pretty significant cold. So obviously I was trying to stay away from everybody, was testing, no COVID or anything. Otherwise I would not have gone. But the cold and a mask, I thought, you know what? My hubby needs to get home. So I'm going to do what I need to do. So it went well. He was in recovery, like a little dozy, but he looked great. I had to go get him a wheelchair, I had to go get his prescriptions, and then we came home. So we went for breakfast. It actually, I didn't know what to expect, I guess, but I thought he would be much more of an invalid than he has been. He's starting to have pain. I mean, they wanted him out of the sling. Toot sweet. They gave us this ice machine, which Canadian tax dollars working the hard, I guess. This machine is worth like $330, and they just said, "Here you go." And I thought, well, where do I return this? I'm not coming back to Toronto with it. She said, "Oh no, that's yours to keep." Like, what? So I don't know. It's a little bit cumbersome. It takes a lot of, where is it? Takes a lot of there it is. Takes a lot of ice and water, and we're probably not using it as much as we should be. But oh well, it's there. We may take Pius to see about his dressing today. He had a little bit of leak out blood and stuff on Monday, so we're just a little concerned that it might not be as clean as it needs to be. So, but I got a lot of running around to do. I've got a couple of bags to mail out. Then I bought a couple of bags on Marketplace. Then I'm going to get my hair cut, and it's all go 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 today. But Pius has been freaking doctoring me. I said to him last night, I think I'm feeling shittier than you are. This cold has really knocked me on my butt. But, I mean, I was able to get up and do whatever I needed to do. Just mostly in the mornings and at night. Oh, my goodness me. It's been brutal. So, on the tail end of that, need to get back to work. It's been a couple of days off. We're trying to figure out what we can set up for Pius so he's not, clawing the walls, because he's going to be so bored with the amount of time that he's going to be off. But I don't know if it's as bad as, I don't know, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So, I mean, really, I would say by next week he'd be driving. I mean, he can take his arm out of the sling, and I mean, once he takes it out of the sling, I guess the pressure of his shoulder now not being supported gives him a little bit of pain, but I mean, it's all part of the healing process. It's getting itchy now too. So, and we're going to have to figure out a way to get him all bathed up or whatever. I may need to sponge bath my honey. I said to him, we can put a little bit of water in the tub and we'll get you in there and we can deal with your undercarriage. I'll deal with that. Not a problem. Poor Pius. I think he's just, he's glad that this is over with. But we called the surgeon's office yesterday and we called all day. Nobody answered the phone. But we actually listened to the whole message the one time, and it was giving patients a 14-month expectation of how long it's going to take for them to get their issue dealt with. And I looked at Pius, I said, well, I guess that's the difference between WSIB and not WSIB. So WSIB is our workplace safety, blah, blah, blah. So when you get hurt at your workplace, that is who essentially pays you. Now, your company will pay a premium like an insurance policy. So most companies don't like WSIB paying their employees because now their premium is going to go up, much like your premium would go up if you had an accident. So he hasn't been using WSIB for finances up until now. He's been doing modified duties at his job, and they've been continuing to pay him. So anyway, so that won't be quite what he's used to in terms of dollar amounts. So we will need to be a little bit more aware of that, even more than we were before. And it's Christmas, so it's a bit of a pain in the ass. But anyway, that is that. I have listed 12 bags on my .com, so I'm going to have to do a few more today. I'm hoping maybe I can hit 20 today, not 20 today, but 8 more today to hit 20 on my .com. So I'm working away with that, and just trying to feel better myself. I haven't been to the gym since last week. So yeah, I think I'm getting my ass kicked as well. But anyway, so that is about it for today. We're just taking each day as it comes. I've never made so much tea in my life, and toast and all that nonsense. We have to do some groceries today because we're running out of everything. And that's how it's going to be for the next little while. So what do we got coming up? Tomorrow I'm getting my teeth cleaned. Ugh. So I've been putting that off forever. And Thursday, I don't think there's anything going on Thursday. Friday, it's my... No, Thursday, what have I got Thursday? Nothing. No, Thursday is my teeth cleaning. I don't know what freaking day it is. Friday is Harry's birthday, so, and then Saturday is the staff Christmas party. It is just basically a meal, and then there's no party, dance, or anything afterwards. So I think the plan is that Harry's going to drive us in Pius's truck, because I am not driving that truck. And yeah, so Harry was quite happy. Unless it's snowing, he said, I'll happily drive the truck. He wants to have a go at the pickup, which, you know, knock yourself out, kid. So Harry will be 26 on Friday. Where does the time go, eh? Where does the time go? Anyway, hope you're all having a great day. Nice to see you guys. And I will talk to you hopefully tomorrow, but I'll talk to you in a day or two anyway. Bye, everybody.